Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here today with a Bath and Bodyworks like autumn winter haul. It's kind of Christmassy, so I've got my Christmas jumper on. I don't know if you can see it. I'll stand up. It's got this little cute little reindeer on. This was from ASOS. I think it must have been a few years ago now actually, but I really like it. So I thought I'd start sporting the Christmassy jumpers and stuff. This isn't like a massive haul and it wasn't all bought at the same time, but I really wanted to share it with you because if you're as obsessed with like candles and stuff as I am, I think I know you'll like this kind of video. So I live in the UK, obviously I live in the UK and there isn't a Bath and Bodyworks store in the UK. They don't ship over here, and yeah, I kind of just accepted that I wasn't going to get to try Bath and Bodyworks unless I went somewhere to like America, which wasn't on the cards. And then I saw a video by Charlotte from, what's her, oh, I'll put her channel down below. Charlotte Taylor, that was it. And she had got some Bath and Bodyworks stuff from a Facebook group, and then she'd linked the Facebook group, so I'll do that as well. And I joined it, and basically it's people who go to you know, like places where there are Bath and Body Works, and they'll like bulk buy stuff, bring it back and then sell it on. So I've bought 2 lots of stuff from there now and I've been really happy with it both times. Obviously it's not as secure as buying it from a shop because you don't necessarily know that the person, you don't know who the person is, but I've never had any trouble so far, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. So I just thought I'd show you the few little candles, well not they're little, they're huge, the few candles that I have bought for sort of autumn and winter. I'll start with the autumn ones first. So the first one that I picked up was the pumpkin apple. Now I'm really terrible at describing fragrances, so I apologise in advance. I've gone for all like 3-wick candles mainly because I like the lids, but also because it's going to last a long time. So this one has got a really cute pumpkin like brushed, I don't know what you call this, like brushed copper lid, and to be honest, like once I've finished burning the candle, I think you could use that as a coaster. I've seen other people talking about using these lids as coasters, so I will be keeping them. I have already started burning this one, so it just smells so good. So actually I think it's got a description here which I will read to you because it's going to describe it a hell of a lot better than me sitting here going, oh, it smells amazing. So it says, this blend of red delicious apple, creamy pumpkin, freshly ground cinnamon and clove fills your home with memories of apple and pumpkin picking on sunny autumn afternoons. Now I've never been apple or pumpkin picking, but it smells really like comforting, and like it does smell really autumnal. You can definitely pick up the apple, but also you can really smell the cinnamon. Now I'm not actually a massive fan of cinnamon. I just find it can be very overpowering, but this one, it's not too bad. It's quite subtle and it blends in quite nicely with like the sweetness of the apple, so, and the pumpkin I suppose. So yeah, I really like that one. I was a bit worried because obviously when you're ordering stuff online or via Facebook, you don't know what it's going to smell like. So I had to kind of guess and read the sort of descriptions and think, okay, am I going to like that? So I did take a bit of a chance with some of these autumn ones being cinnamony, but I was really happy with them. So that's that one. The next one that I got is the Marshmallow Fireside, which I think is quite a popular one. I've seen so many people talk about it. I haven't burnt this one yet. This again has the pumpkin lid, and it's interesting because I thought it would end up being quite like sickly sweet. Usually marshmallow scents are very like sweet, but actually this one isn't. It's more, it is quite subtle, and it's more of like, I suppose because it's the Marshmallow Fireside, you've got kind of like this smoky scent in there as well, so it kind of dampens down the kind of sweetness of the marshmallows. So I'll just read you what this one says. So it says, celebrate that autumn is officially here with a blend of toasted marshmallow, smouldering woods and fire roasted vanilla. This season staying in is the new going out. To be honest, I'm definitely an advocate for staying in over going out anyway. But yeah, like I mean, I like quite sickly sweet candles, but I also quite like this one because it does just remind me of toasting marshmallows, like around a bonfire or something. And yeah, it's not overpoweringly sickly, so if you're not a sickly sweet person, I think you would still like this one. Okay, so the final one that I got for autumn is, again, I think this is a really popular one, and it's leaves. I have like, I don't know, I mean, these are this year's labels. I've seen labels from previous years and they seem to be a lot nicer. I'm not a massive fan of like how they've done them this year, but you know, the candle smells nice. So this one has a leaf on the lid. This is just more of like a gold colour, and then this one I actually I've burnt quite a lot already, and it's really difficult to describe the smell. Oh, and it hasn't actually written it on it. Oh no, it's okay, we have got a bit of fragrance notes. I don't know, I mean, what does a leaf smell like? Sometimes they can just smell kind of like wet and damp and not very nice, but this one smells quite fresh actually. I suppose it kind of reminds me more of when, you know, when the leaves like first fall off the trees and they're very like crispy and the sun's out and you kind of just get that very like fresh autumnal scent. This is kind of what this one reminds me of a bit more. So the fragrance notes in this are crisp red apple, which I definitely think you can definitely pick up that kind of crispness. Golden nectar, which I just have absolutely no idea what it's meant to smell like, and warm clove spice. So I think that's where like the comforting smell comes in. Again, like I'm not a massive clove fan, but this one, like the cinnamon, it isn't like overpowering, and because it's mixed with the like red apple, I just think it's not quite so like clovey. I don't know really how to describe it. But yeah, I was really happy with all of those, and they're not like the scents. Probably if I'd gone into a shop and smelt them, they probably wouldn't be the ones that I would have chosen, because I always go for like the fruity scents and the very like sweet scents, I suppose. So in a way, like ordering them online was quite nice because it's kind of opened me up to trying like a wider range of scents. So yeah, there were so many more autumn candles and winter candles that I really would love to have bought, but there's only so many candles a girl can have. And Christmas is coming up as well, so I needed to save my money, but yeah, I was pleased with those three. And then I also picked up some of the Christmas range, which I was so excited to come out. I kept like checking the Bath and Bodyworks website, like waiting for the Christmas stuff to come. And as soon as it did, I was like on the Facebook group, like, has anyone got these candles? I need them. So the first one I picked up was this one, which is Frosted Cranberry. I think it's like the Camp Winter range. I'm not sure. I don't know enough about it all. But it's got this kind of like frosted red glass, which is really nice. And then this like quite, I don't know what you'd call it, the sort of label is very, almost like quite rustic. And then this one's on the lid, it has like these Christmas trees and little stars, which are just, I think, are adorable. This is really right up my street. Oh, it's got that like fruitiness in it, which is still my favourite scent. I love fruity stuff, like it's always what I end up going for, whether it's candle, whether it's bubble bath, anything. But it's not like, I wouldn't say this one is very like sickly sweet. It's, I don't know, maybe it's because it's cranberry, you can kind of get that tartness in it. So it says here that it's got the fragrance notes are iced cranberries and orange essential oil. I don't know, all I can really smell is cranberry at the moment. I think the longer you smell it for, the more you kind of get out of it. But yeah, I really like this one. It definitely, it is Christmassy, but it's not the kind of like cozy, like homey kind of one. This to me smells a bit more like, I don't know, maybe like some of the drinks you might have at Christmas, or the sort of, I don't know, the kind of icy like weather. That's just what it smells like to me. So that was the Frosted Cranberry. Then the next one that I went for was Champagne Toast. This one, like, I just had no idea what it would smell like, because I don't know, champagne hasn't got a massively like distinctive smell, but to be honest, I just really like the tin, I don't know what you call it, the actual outside of the candle. Again, it's quite like a simple label this year, but you know, not a problem. So this one has got a big like silver snowflake on the lid, and like the smell is just insane. Like, oh, it is quite a sweet smell again. Oh, it just, I wish like I could make you smell these through here, because it smells so good. So this one says it's bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, which I think is really like what comes through with that like sweetness, and then juicy tangerine. I mean, again, I am, as I said, I am a sweet person, but I don't think it is like a sickly sweet smell. I think, I don't know, I just think it's kind of, you've got the like sweetness of the berries, but then like the tangerine, you've got kind of like the sort of tanginess. I don't even know if that's a word, but yeah, I really, really like this one. I think this is like my favourite of the three that I picked up for winter. So that was the champagne toast. And then the last candle that I picked up out of the like Christmassy winter range was blueberry sugar. I kind of am feeling now like maybe I should have gone for like more Christmassy scents, because they had a lot of like very, very Christmassy kind of scents, but I've gone for, I don't know, like what, blueberries aren't massively Christmassy, but anyway, again, it's like a very similar tin to the champagne toast one with the sort of the label in the gold. It's got the same snowflake on the lid, and this one, oh, this one is just, it smells amazing. It's got, let's have a look. So it's got sweet blueberries, brown sugar, and graham cracker crust. It definitely has got that kind of like, almost like home baking kind of smell, but then with the sort of fruitiness of the blueberries. I think it's quite a comforting scent. And to be honest, like to be honest, any of these, I would burn them like outside of the season, because they smell, I think they'd smell amazing all year round. Although I kind of think if they're going to bring a spring range out, I might get tempted, but I'm running out of places to put candles, like seriously. But yeah, it's just, I like this one because you've got the like the fruitiness of the blueberries, but then you've got the kind of sweetness of the sugar, and they kind of complement each other quite well. And that is the last candle. So I got 6 in total. The prices range like, well, I kind of like ended up going through to try and find the best prices for them, and some people will do like deals, so if you buy a few they'll like I don't know, take some money off, or they'll do like free postage or stuff, so it's worth like having a browse through. And as I said, I will put the link for the Facebook group in the description bar, so that if you're in the UK and you want to purchase Bath and Bodyworks, they don't just do candles, they sell like everything, but I just was a candle person, so I went for them. But yeah, I hope you've kind of enjoyed seeing what Bath and Bodyworks bits I've picked up for autumn and winter. I'd love to hear like about your favourite Bath and Bodyworks things. I'm quite new to it, I suppose. I'd heard of them like for a while and not really investigated, just because I knew I couldn't get them. But now that I do know that I can, I'm kind of getting a little bit like obsessed. So yeah, I'd love to hear like what your favourite scents are, any recommendations. Doesn't just have to be candles, of things you think that I might like that I should try. Please let me know in the description bar below. If you've enjoyed the video and you'd like to see more, please like and subscribe to my channel. There's also a little bell that if you press that, you'll get notifications when I upload a video, so you won't miss anything. And yeah, I'll be back very soon with some more Christmas videos for you. Bye!